So to quote The Rock, before he sold out the very people that made him The Rock, know your role. And if you don't fill it in with some bullshit everybody else says. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you don't know, you'd probably be better to think before you speak. Not only is it a classic, but it makes a great little service car. And no, it's not for sale. That's what I put the jack on when I'm out in the world. It's not a babe magnet. At least not so far. But it's a great conversation piece. And I have found it to be. Very good for business. Number one, because you don't own a car like this if you just fell off the automotive turnip truck. It doesn't work that way. Because parts are scarce, and parts are scarce. So you gotta learn real quick how to make do with what you got, or make what you need, or be prepared to park it and wait. And not only that, when I show up to fix somebody's vehicle in this thing, it seems like all they want to do is talk about the old days and the cars that they had. And how they had an uncle who had one, or they had one, or what have you. It's a nice way to break the ice. Because for the most part, you can't just jump out of the service vehicle at somebody's driveway and start talking about politics and what's going on in the world. Because the reality of it is, most people still don't have a clue. Fortunately, they're getting a general idea, but they have no idea of how big what they're looking at is. Be it on the positive or the negative side. And unfortunately, and it's a measure of intelligence, you're still getting a lot of people who think that they're informed that are still saying Republican or Democrat, including Donald Trump, it's just a different side of the same coin. That's too bad. Because if you've been watching this as closely as I have been, that's not true. That was true up till 2016. Then everything changed. And if everything hadn't changed, they wouldn't be exposed as they are now. They wouldn't continue to attack the one guy that has ended up being a representative of our Constitution, because they know what they've done. It wouldn't work like that. They wouldn't constantly be exposing themselves if Donald Trump was the different side of the same coin. But like I said before, it's a measure of intelligence, and whether or not you know what you're looking at when you look at the machinery. And it might sound arrogant, it might even sound conceited. I do. I've been doing this a long time. Putting together oddly shaped pieces in order to come up with a proper diagnosis. And the people who keep insisting that Donald Trump is just a different side of the same coin, those are the people who go along with what other people say because they don't know what to say. Because there is no evidence, at least wise in Donald Trump's case, to back that up. As a matter of fact, there's plenty of evidence to the contrary. And the majority of people, educated people by the way, who call me and look down their nose at me to do things that they can't or won't do, still don't see it. Yeah, I know. It boggles the imagination that so-called educated, smart people still don't see. But it's true, and a lot of you know it's true. That is, unless you're the one of the people calling Donald Trump a different side of the same coin when all the evidence says that shit ain't true.